Hey there, Nuya here back with Long Live the Queen. Now, we have been failing miserably at playing, pretending to be a smart, capable young man. Well, teenager actually, considering she's the queen, the princess is only 14. So, once again, my dear friend, I am sorry for making your character look like an idiot. Nova's history involves an endless flow of names and dates. Even as small as it's become, there are 10 dukedoms. No, 11 now, plus a royal line. You hope no one expects you to memorize every lineage. And in herbs, you learn that willow bark can be used to relieve aches and fever. There are reports that a Ketong has been sighted leaving the old forest. What's a Ketong? Well, so many files. A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak and spikes on his back. Eek! Several disappearances in Thornton Calories are already thought to be the work of this creature. What we do, should we send hunters? Traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. You would only make it angry and waste more lives. So with the slightly people, everyone dies in the end. Well, isn't that cheerful? Also, there's a letter for you. Talaris, the Duke of Sedna, will be arriving next week on an official visit. Well, I think that's the guy we're wearing the necklace for. Let's go back to the dungeons. I like how we'll stay from the dungeons. You look at a globe of the world, reading names of places so distant you can't remember ever hearing about them. In other areas left blank because no explorer venturing there has ever returned. You practice with a jump rope to increase the speed of your footwork. Hi, Your Highness, what a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. I'm tired giggling. I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. I'll have to ask my friend if that's true, but that would definitely be amusing. Guessing maybe wouldn't actually. I don't know, really. I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted my humble offering, jewel for jewel, but you are the more precious. I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both our peoples. He really does want to marry me. I have no idea what kind of accent I'm doing to that dude. I'm just playing with voices. I'm bad at this. I don't think Tahir would accept the marriage. He's into all the love for love and the marriage for love and stuff like that. So politely declined. I need to let him know gently. Oh my god, I have not written anything of his social. He's going to put his foot up his mouth so bad. I am not marrying you. I'm only 14. That may have not have been gentle. There was bull in there. Yeah, think. I see. I regret the misunderstanding. So, okay, let's do this. You spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toy. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. I need you to stop being freaking depressed. So I'm sorry if this isn't in, uh, in character, but it's what happened. You read about the Western continent, Java, where civilization flourished so long ago that the ancestral Novans are still living in caves. No one knows what became of them. The population vanished without a trace, leaving only their enormous stone buildings. You practice solo tennis, hitting a ball against the wall repeatedly in order to train your hand and your eye to react. You may now play sports on the weekends. Yay! You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Your Highness, the slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister on her own roof. Which sister? Corazande, the Duchess of Mid. Is she alright? There is an arm. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her false spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's justice, it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me Imam's heart. Lied to her they did when she went to see why he'd not come back. Said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. We weren't the only one either. I waited 10 years for my sons to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hagar won't be done with it. Well, I got a partial success. This might have something to do with the last Duke of Mead. Was involved in all sorts of scandals. Let's ask the Earl about her story. I need to know if she has any justifications for her actions. Did the old Duke kill her brother? Well, shit, I hear you are so gentle in doing everything. God. Are you accusing my family? I'm asking what happened. Then the honor of her line is far greater than that of the wet-bottomed child who sits in the throne. What? Without warning, the Earl of Field draws a dagger and slices the convict's throat. No one harms my family, no one! He throws the blood-stained blade to the floor and walks away. Ugh! Now that went fine. So well. Let's play sports. We take to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Tyre's hungry. So weapons and military. Nice! So you learn how to twist and wax bowstrings from a variety of fibers. You learn about a variety of long weapons from the quarterstaff to the spiritual albark and glaive. Okay. You are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single red leaf flutters in its talons. That's funny. I thought owls were nocturnal. I guess I was wrong. Upsie, I forgot strained falcons. I'm guessing Tahir, the real Tahir would have known this, but yeah, you would not have known about the divination thingy. When you return to the castle, your father is waiting for you. There is a woman here to see you. She wishes crowdfunding for a park. Said, oh God. Thank you for seeing me, Your Royal Highness. I came to you on behalf of the people. Visit the hospital where any citizen afflicted with disease can be brought for treatment. How? How did I fail that? Come on, I trained battlefield, medicine and herbs. Putting all the sick people together, wouldn't that make them die even faster? We are not interested. We're idiots. Oh God, I am so sorry. You learn to cut, fletch, and tie arrows. You learn about different styles and sizes of bows, long, short, and recurve. You practice walking while carrying a long weapon, getting the feel for its size and weight, and learning to maneuver without banging it into anything unintentionally. You learn the basic senses, grips and positions for staff fighting, and how to block a blow without crushing your fingers. Yes, we've passed 25 points. I do not need to do this anymore in order to increase sword as much as I want, because I hear we're not no staffs, I think. Remember that the festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. Grand ball, there will be dancing. Oh God, I do believe Tahir is better at dancing, so that's fine. As queen, you would be expected to lead this procession and take part in the ceremonial planting, possibly give a speech. However, since you're not yet crowned, it is not required. It may not be safe to expose you to the public. What do you mean, not safe? Outside of the castles, you're less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now, decide later. There's a letter for you as well. It's from Brioni. I went to school with her, and she's a couple of years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Meath. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently, her uncle Kevin is absolutely furious about that woman's trial. She's bored and looking for an adventure, but I don't have any to suggest to her. We have a new outfit! About. Ooh, I like this one. It's pretty. So this now gives us a boost to weapons, see? You're better at weapons, yay! We studied the relationship of Nova and its nearest neighbors. The borders have been mostly peaceful in recent years, except for the problems with Anxion to the south. However, trouble may be brewing Parias as well. You learn that the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures your free travel while denying it to your own enemies. Today is a procession and planting for the festival of the Good Lady. We'll be leading the parade. If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. The people will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. Um, Tahir is very brave. I don't think he would be the type to hide at home, so he will lead the parade. I am not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever. My little boy. Prepare your best gun for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk the sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. Ooh. At the end of the road, you help the priestess turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted. Then the new life is blessed, and all the attendants join in song. The procession regroups to return to the castle. Oh, it went fine. Okay, so sports. Yay, sports. You switch back and forth between a brisk walk and the light bouncing jog, not too fast, you're building endurance rather than speed. You want to evaluate whether a chair brand is safe to bear your weight. Okay. Are you ready for the grand ball? No, we are not ready for the grand ball. All the nobles in the domain are here to see it. Caesar, king, queen, whatever. Gulp. Finish resting, descend the stairs to make a grand entrance. This is going to go so bad. Oh my god. I haven't. Tahir the Queen hasn't been to a single class on how to talk, dance, be a noble. Oh god. He is so dead. All around the rich and powerful pulsing their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. So many fails! Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. After a moment, you force yourself to carry on, but your soul they've all seen you exit it. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us. Oh god. Guide you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. After this, you must choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of Kegel alone has brought three eligible sons, all near your age. Look around the room at all your possible partners, which is to say, everyone. No one may begin dancing until you do. You can pick whomever you want and you will not be denied. So, someone about your age, someone younger, older, already married, someone scandalous. Let's go about your age. I mean, yeah, about your age. You approached Linley, the second son of Duke Kegel. He is about 2 years older than you, and he was always nice to you at school. He bows to you with great courtesy, and you begin to dance. Dancing with your real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him, knew his steps like a part of you. Now every move is a mystery. Unfortunately, you lose track of each step you're supposed to do when and trip over your own feet. Oops! Between the dances, there is time for guests to mingle, chat, simple tiny bites of exquisite food. So many fails. During a lull in the music, Banyan, the Duke of Mary, taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass, letting the clear notes ring out through the room. If I may have your attention, I believe it should offer compliments or love the hostess. A brave and courage keep her boldest defended. A bravery and courage. Everyone applauds politely. Sigala continues to take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwenelle, for instance, a young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of Duchess Lila, and a fierce sportswoman. She was a few years ahead of you at school in the absolute terror of the ball fields. No, Brioni, she said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Parents are here dancing together, the Duke consort clutching the daughters possessively tight. Strange that there's no signs of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come, never being so close by. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with friends and family, isn't it? Oh, we survived that? Well, okay. That's one of the points where you can die. I guess because I gave that dude an army, he was okay with us. Let's explore the castle. We wander through the parts of the castle where other people rarely visit, but find little except spiderwebs. Yuck. Okay. Practice reading words whose letters have been arranged in reverse order, the simplest of transpositions, so everyone is genuinely literate can puzzle through if they try, but sometimes it's useful to hide information. Curves. I cannot read that. You study different kinds of ships, their names, designs, and the number of crew needed for each. You study different kinds of ships, their speed, maneuverability, and standard complement of weapons. Blech. You wanted on set to visit your father and talk about the latest events in the domain. You're moving with such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father isn't alone until it's too late to avoid him and his companion. You are too kind, Zoslin. Countess Sirin, not a member of your circles, is a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have ever been your friend, and yet not at all old as noble women go. She has so many titles, no husband, your father's arm in her grasp. How dare she make a move on your father? Oh, shimmer with silent scorn, insult her with false flattery, or trip her as she passes. Let's shimmer with silent scorn. You meet your eyes and imagine your mother's disapproving presence behind you. She notices your stare, but only smiles at you ever so sweetly. Darling Taihe, I hope you have been well. Fine. Perhaps we'll be seeing more of each other in the future. She gives a little wave and exits. Once she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father. Don't give me that long young man. She's a nice woman, nothing more. She wants something more. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Just be careful how you deal with people like Sirin. Need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. There haven't been any problems so far. Many dark looks were aimed at your way at Tagala, as queen you must be aware of everything around you. Isn't that what I have agents for? Yes, but you must give them direction. What is your greatest concern? Oh God. Noble plots, commoner uprising, foreign threats. Assassins? I can deal with any problem that come up as long as I'm here to delay them. It's assassins I'm worried about. You are your own best defense against assassins. Increasing your skills will help protect you. Beyond that, you can train more soldiers into personal bodyguards to watch over you. Or you can institute house penalties for treason and make people too frightened to cross you. More training. There's so many things I need to learn in so little time. You calm and determined, and you also said, I believe in you. Thanks, Dad. You practice running at high speed back and forth over a small area, making quick turns and changes in direction. You practice tennis against multiple opponents, learning to judge at a glance when a ball is too far away to reach in time. Okay, your reflex is now 50. You may not increase the skill until your other agility skills are 25 or higher. You practice encircling your arms and making kicking motions with your legs to stretch out your limbs. It's the time of the year to decide any necessary adjustment to the royal budget. The majority of the money we receive is already spoken for, but there is always some room for discretion. I don't know anything about budgets. Let's lower taxes. I think we have enough money. Let's lower the taxes a little. As you wish. At least the commoners will be happy. Yeah. We're still hungry. Good. So now we can no longer train reflexes, but I still want to train more flexibility, and I'm going with swords. You practice moving with a blade, sidestepping, charging, and lunging. You practice using your blade to disarm opponents and shove them backwards. You practice bouncing motions with your arms and legs to increase the muscular effect. Kneel with your hands pressed to the floor and stretch like a cat, rolling your back up and down. Okay. You are requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. It does not deny the fact but requests a pardon that he might be set free. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Save me, your majesty. It wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of magical beasties. They used me, they twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me. The chains wrapped around her. I need a priestess to bless me and make me clean again. Demons that make you take people, is that even possible? Uh, p- 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 Okay, so imprison him. Whether there were demons or not, still kill the woman, your wife. I won't forgive you for that. You'll be in prison for the rest of your life. He opened his mouth to argue with you, Father, but then his shoulders slumped. Yes, your majesty. You spun with the partner, trading blows while looking for openings to tag each other. You begin to work with the metal blade, getting the feel for its weight and edge, as well as learning how to care for it. Learn about the types and amounts of food required for an army on the march and how long they will remain edible. Study the kinds of equipment that soldiers need available, such as bedding, weapons, armor, medicine, bandages, and the tools to repair anything damaged. You unlocked a new outfit! Steve voted the murderer you condemned to prison as escape. Law's explosion rocked as Jelly was in, destroying the walls and setting many dangerous criminals free. It will now fall to the Royal Treasury to repair the damage. So we have a new outfit. Oh, we actually have. Oh, no, this one. Oh, I like that one. It's cute. And increases militaries. I think we kind of need. So, you learn that feverfew can be used to reduce tension and headaches. Learn that soldiers should never sleep in damp clothes or on damp ground. This is unhealthy. Okay. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and Duke Regent of Elaf, has passed away. It isn't really a surprise, he's pretty old. The problem is the political implications. With the control of Elaf in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. The Lord Adair will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years to require the regent. The stepmother Aris, the Duchess of Lila, has petitioned for the boy to be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in personal control of two neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Almost the entire eastern border. I don't know anything really bad about her, though. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Vista, or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. The Earl of Vista suggests another possibility. You and Adair are both young, not too far apart in age. He requests that you accept the boy as your future husband and keep him here at the castle. Um, okay, so we are going to send him to our uncle. Actually, we don't really know anything about this. And his grandfather is also well and getting some old, so Tahir don't really know what Tahir would feel about his uncle. I don't again Tahir marrying him, probably not. Tahir is the romantic type, so he would try to marry for love rather than politics. Although if it is required of him, he would marry for good of the country. I'm guessing. Like, okay, so I actually remember that Aris isn't a very good person. I think. And something bad happens if you send him to the grandfather. So, using my knowledge of what very little I remember of previous games, I'm going to send him to my uncle. What about your brother Ahmad? It would be a safe pair of hands to watch over there, as you wish. Ooh, let's serve the barracks. You are impressed by the discipline of the Novan troops, but the responsibility for their lives weighs heavily on your soldiers. Approximately 9 battalions, 1 company, and 1 platoon under direct command. I have no idea what that means. And again, Big 23 and we are still alive. I cannot believe this, especially considering that we have failed at so many tasks. So I am going to leave this one here. This is going much better for us than I was expecting, although still going pretty, pretty, pretty awful. So, bye.